Now, the key thing to know about Tourette, this too is genetic, that it's very common. It's much more common than anybody knows. The other key thing to know is that most children that have Tourette, a lot of them outgrow it, and most children really aren't terribly affected by it. In other words, do very well and go on and become president of companies and what have you. And the great majority of children do not need treatment for Tourette. There are medications for it, but the great majority do not need to be on medication for Tourette. Children with Tourette do not need tests. They need to be looked at in terms of associated problems, because patients with Tourette's are more likely to have ADHD, obsessive-compulsive disorders, learning disabilities, and depression. ADHD, in my estimation, should not be treated unless they affect the child academically, socially, or sometimes tics actually hurt physically because you're blinking so much it hurts your eyes. In those situations, one can consider medication. Well, there's a lot of information on the internet about Tourette's, and it's all very good information. There's a Tourette's Association. It's a wonderful organization. But if you read what they have to say, they're talking about the 1% of patients that are very severely impaired. And parents very often will go right to that and say, oh my goodness, my child has this horrible disorder. And the reality is most patients that have Tourette's have a very mild.
Tourette's syndrome. Well, there it is. Tourette's syndrome is a certain brain defect.
It's a neurological problem that I was born with.
That causes you to tic.
Tics control our bodies.
Kicking, like coughing.
Twitching, like snapping all the time. And do a lot of things people wouldn't like.
My mom calls me the mouse because I make a little squeaking noise.
Shaking my head. Now that I said it, I have to do it.
I would go like this.
Flapping my arms.
And everybody thought I was trying to, fly. I'm like, no.
You can't help it. It's not contagious. Like, if I shook your hand and said, hi, my name's Caitlin, you would not get Tourette's.
Metal! They, come all the time.
Coffee!
Can you shut up?
It's there. Why do you have to make fun of it?
Why are you doing that? That's so annoying. Could you please stop?
They just think I'm real crazy.
A person who has Tourette's isn't like a whole another person. Like me. I'm a regular kid.
I want to hide my tics and don't let anyone see them. Like, I take my pencil and I put it on the floor and I kick it. And then I get down on the floor and do the tics that I have to do. Like when pushing on my stomach a lot. And then, someone says, why don't you get off the floor? So I say, well, I'm getting my heels. I want everyone to know, because, only 15% probably of the world knows about it. It just really depresses me that no one really knows about it. Like, you can't hold in a sneeze, or you can't hold in a cough, or maybe, or you can't hold in a yawn forever. It doesn't feel right. That's kind of like when I have a tic, and that's how hard it is to stop. So when you see me doing something annoying, it's not because I want to. It's just more like I just have to.
Kids with Tourette syndrome are just like any other kid, just with a few disabilities. But overall, we're like you.